Hello everybody. So of course today wouldn't be complete without a video to celebrate the milestone of strategy, something we haven't seen in more than 2 years. I clearly remember those days back then when the stock was trading in the $20, $30 range pre-split. I clearly remember those days. We are back below mNAV. We are trading at a discount if you use basic mNAV. This has not been seen in 2 years. The market is entirely crazy. I don't know what to say. The market is just crazy. Yeah, they're giving us a tremendous discount. The market is just not seeing what's going on with stretch, not seeing the amplification strategy of, trading a 29% ARR yield for the next 10 years for, say, a 10% yield on stretch right now. But eventually, maybe in 2028, you're going to be paying a 4% or a 5% yield on stretch. The market is not reading the amplification story. The market is not reading the arbitrage story. The market is just not giving any credit to these Bitcoin treasury companies at all. It's a complete crash of digital asset treasury companies. And it's also, by the way, a crash of a lot of hypergrowth. Like a lot of hypergrowth stocks that I follow on this channel are being dumped. This is not, and it's happening to AI too, a lot of smaller AI plays. So this is, right, you saw Nebius today, for example. So this is not specific to strategy, although strategy has been in this valley of despair for longer than a lot of these other companies. It's important to know the entire market is dumping because the market is starved for liquidity because more than $1 trillion have not been spent by the US government, who is still shut down. And, the House is taking its sweet time, scheduling a vote late in the day. They're taking their sweet time because I don't know what's going on. They probably don't care that much anyways. That's why we're dumping, by the way. It's the shutdown. We're dumping because of a shutdown. It lasted much longer than a lot of people anticipated. Anyways, the point is, mNAV, if you take the enterprise value mNAV, which a lot of people prefer, it's 1.22. If you take the basic mNAV, which, kind of makes the headline, is 0.98. So we are trading at a discount. I do want to point out that there is some manipulation going on, and again, I am not a chartist. I am not a trader. But if you look at Bitcoin, this is the third day we have like that, where we bounce back quite hard at night, and then we dump all day during the U.S. trading hours, the U.S. trading day. We dumped, and then as I speak now, we've rebounded, and we are heading towards 102, probably past 102 by the moment this video is released. So this pattern has been repeating itself. We're dumping right during the market hours when a lot of market participants can only interact in market hours. You're dumping. And then when it's off market hours, we're bouncing back. There is something going on here. That's just what I'm going to say. Some shenanigans are going on. Follow Marty Party on X if you want to know more about these shenanigans. But anyways, time to stretch. Let's talk about that. What's going on with stretch? Saylor has been stretching. You'll allow me this kind of figure of speech. Today was, in my view, the strongest day for stretch. Today was so strong. Look at the early, like the first 2 trading hours. It's as though no amount of ATM was sufficient for Saylor to try to get the price down. Like the price kept trading up, 105 or 110. He was ATMing big during the first 2 hours of the day to finally get stretched down to 100. And then throughout the day, of course, if the stock trades at 101 cents, boom, you ATM. 102 cents, boom, you ATM. That's the story. So we have probably a dozen instances of him ATMing on stretch today, i.e. him raising funds at $100 par in order to buy Bitcoin. This is quite outstanding. This is the iPhone moment. I am so curious to see we won't know, right? But how much money did he raise today? I would have to assume that to take the stock down from like $100.10 to take it down to 100, I would have to assume there was a big ATM going on in the morning at some point. That's the only way you could have gotten there. that's kind of what I see. And of course, this is confirmed with another pattern, is as soon as he can't ATM anymore, right? Because it's after 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. if you're Central Time like me. As soon as he can't ATM anymore, boom, the stock is back up 10 cents, 20 cents, maybe 30 cents. And so we're going to have perhaps arbitrage opportunity between after market hours and during market hours, because the market knows that it's going to ATM to take the price down, right? So that's the whole idea I was talking about in the last video. It's like I could see some clever market maker shorting the stock for a few dimes. They could short the stock and make sophisticated strategies. So that's going to be interesting in my view. You can see this pattern up big in the morning, up big at night, and then trading at 100 with much effort from the ATM, trading at 100 during the day. You can see this was the same story yesterday. Yesterday, probably more small ATMs. Today, I think we had a big ATM in the morning. So the stretch strategy is working. It is indeed time to stretch for strategy, and Monday is going to be a big day. We're going to learn a lot on Monday. And I wanted to share this with the community. I saw an ad today. I saw an ad for Stretch on my YouTube. So Stretch is doing an ad campaign. I don't know what's going on, but they're doing an ad campaign. They have a clever ad, straight to the point, with an interesting voice, and it just takes you to the website. So they are testing advertising. I'm very curious to see, in real time. Like, they can probably see in real time whenever these ads are played. That'd be interesting to see if that works or not. Maybe that's the solution, to spend a little money in advertising and look at that as a cost of fundraising. So that's very interesting to me. So there you go. You have a copy of the ad if you want to see it. Anyways, am I worried? Not at all. I'm a long-term investor. Yeah, I would be worried if I had duration. Like if I had options expiring at the end of the month, for sure, I'd be upset. But if you hold a common like me, if you're mostly common or leaps and common, like if you own 2028 leaps or if you own common, to me this is not a worry. It's just funny to see it trade below mNAV at this point. Anyways, you gotta take this bloodbath with philosophy. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Anyways, this was not investment advice. This is not financial advice on this channel. This is only entertainment. I am an entertainer. I hope you were entertained. Please like, please subscribe, follow me on Patreon, follow me on X. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.